where did I see it? Saints Vlog has give you some credit there, Michael, saying great intro. Listen, Michael does all the intros for the videos. I can't do them, I will be honest. Michael's the brains behind that, and I think he does a fantastic job. And I think
did you like some of the old? Did you like some of the content that I put in there? Obviously, just to make it a bit more funny. John, I don't know if you had a chance to watch it, mate. I did send it you.
I did see it, and it's absolutely hilarious where you're saying I can't really swear because been listening. The face I put like this. If looks could kill, I'd be dead. Terry Nixon, I want a cup like yours. Terry, they are on the merch site, mate. I'm sure Michael will put a discount code out tonight. They are. I haven't got any in the house. They are obviously ordered. They're made as you'd order them, as you say. So there will be a link at the bottom. You can hit the merch button on the screen, as you can see it. There will be a discount code, I'm sure, later on in the stream. If you use that on the site, you will get whatever Michael's knocking off.
Yeah, at the back of a lorry.
Yeah, that only happens in Liverpool. That.
I tell you what, I'm absolutely starving. I haven't had my dinner yet.
I've just had mine, so.
Let me guess. You had bangers and mash.
Michael, do you know what? Is your first cock up of the night?
What?
No, sorry. Yeah, have you changed? Have you changed the teams at the top recently?
I have.
Because someone's put you had change it to Southampton.
We was on the wrong team. We were on this one. We were on that one, and I've changed it to that one.
Right. Okay. Sounds.
Or we can change it to this one, which is for the only people, just for me. When John's not available.
Well, I am available, so tough. Cal Blundell says Mo Salah is a nonce, pass it on. Brilliant. I mean, maybe you shouldn't have had that out on the video, but there you go. Where are we? Make a stand. Mike and John, the Amazon Prime studio pundits just called Richarlison one of the best number 9s in the world. Do you agree, Michael?
I don't necessarily think he's one of the best number 9s in the world. I think he is. I think he is the best number 9. No, do you know what? I think it's with Richarlison. He's got all the attributes of a top number 9, apart from 20 goals a season. Next season, if he gets me 20 goals a season, I'll say he's one of the best in the world. At the minute, 12 goals isn't quite up there. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, it's not good enough, is it? But that could be down to the service he gets as well, man.
Absolutely, which is why I don't judge him off now. I want to see next season, because Richarlison deserves a lot of benefit of the doubt. A lot of, he's been brilliant for us since we've signed him. There's no getting around it.
Yeah. Listen, if we have missed any comments out whatsoever, there's a lot of people commenting. We've actually got 78 people watching already, and the game hasn't even been kicked off yet, so that's fantastic. The views for the game the other night actually went to 3,000 views. So, listen, just want to say a massive thanks again. But I don't think we spoke to you about how many views we got for the other night. So, it added up all the way through the stream to 3,000 views. Plus, when we put it out on YouTube as well for later on to watch. That's absolutely fantastic. So, if we do miss any comments out, we haven't done it deliberately. It's just hard to keep up with them while we're talking as well.
I'm watching the game.
I'm watching the game. Sam Reese, will we be able to watch the game? Obviously not on here, Sam, because we can't show it. It's against the rights.
If you go on He's Goal, you'll be able to find this game. The game is also free on Twitch, so just get yourself on the Twitch website. You'll be able to see it. And equally, Amazon Prime, it is free on Amazon Prime as long as you've got an Amazon account. And you might have to sign up to Amazon Prime. They'll take no money and then just cancel your subscription straight after the game.
That's it. Well said, Michael. Right, I've seen one comment on here from the other team across the park. Do you know what? I'm going to say it now. If anyone joins, or if anyone's already joined and you don't support Everton, listen, you're more than welcome to watch the watch along, because it's an extra viewer. I will not be reading your comments out tonight, just so it's clear on that.
Not unless they're positive,
Unless they're positive, yeah. But anything, that's having a dig or basically talking a load of crap, he won't get read out.
Yeah.
Phil Cornwall Blue, they better perform tonight also. I did see a comment further up, evening lads, thanks for joining us again. Luke Anderson says, congratulations on the 5,000 subscribers, loving the content, keep it up the toffees. Thanks, Luke. Yeah, we did it 5,000 the other night, if no one's seen it on Twitter. So again, it's all down to you folks, so thanks very much for that. Cy Thompson, evening chaps, evening to you, Cy. Rob Don, Mike, you don't need an account. Apparently, well, according to Rob, you don't need an account on Amazon Prime.
Oh, well, get on there, guys. Obviously, get on there and just make sure you mute it and listen to our commentary. Because tonight, we're going in on the commentary. I'm going full motto on this tonight. 100%. We're going alternative commentary, but on our own with no swearing. That'll be difficult, won't it?
Well, we've got to curve that.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, look, somebody's mentioned about signings in there. What would be your preferred signing? My preferred signing is a centre midfielder who is box to box, absolute mustard of a player. That player, in my opinion, is Jack Grealish. We're not going to sign him, so I have no idea. I'm glad, though, that I'm not in Marcel Brands' shoes, because finally it looks like people are talking about his recruitment. You know, it's only taken 33 games this season to make the initial points that I made at the start of the season, and then John hit home the other day. So, look, for me, he has to deliver in the summer, otherwise he won't get a new contract. And obviously he's on the board of directors at Everton, so he needs to serious deliver, otherwise I don't think any of us will have it. Do you get what I mean?
Jed Thickness, what has Keane got to do to get a start? Well, listen, who are we to question Carlo Ancelotti? What I've said this in the past, obviously he's not doing it in training. He's not impressing the manager in training. If he was, obviously he will be starting. Obviously, with how poor the squad is, obviously Ancelotti doesn't think that he deserves to start the way he's performing. Trainer, a big 6-team is offered for Gabriel, apparently. I did see that
Spurs.
Today, trainer. Well, there you go. Michael's just answered the question. It's Spurs. Who would you go to? Would you go to Everton? Would you go to Spurs?
I think you'd go to Everton.
Well, they've both got managers who've won things, you know.
Chelsea,
Everton.
just so people are aware, though, Chelsea are also interested in putting a bid in for him, because they are looking to offload Kurt Zouma.
Well, there you go. Maybe we might go back in for Zouma. I don't think we will. I think that boat sailed. As Michael informed me the other week, he did have the option to sign for Everton, but he did prefer to go back to Chelsea to give it another go there to see if he could break into their team. I did see something the other day, and Lampard has said he will listen to offers for Kurt Zouma.
But I'm telling you now, if somebody said to me, put in a cheeky £15 million bid for Kurt Zouma, I'm all over it.
Yeah, I'd take Kurt Zouma all day for 15 million quid. I'd go to London and pick him up.
Yeah.
James Field, good evening, mate. Mike and John, love me top. I got it Tuesday, 3-1 win tonight. Yeah, we did see the picture on Twitter, James. Thanks very much for the purchase, mate. And as I said to you before, it'd look better if Michael wasn't on and it was just me. But hey ho, you chose to buy that one. Chill gameplay. Where do you see Everton in 5 years?
Top 2.
If you get the sack, well, go on, Michael.
Top 2. I think if Ancelotti is promised investment and investment is given to him, I can't see any reason why he can't turn us into title challengers.
Well, this is the thing, but he needs that investment. I mean, he needs to spend well. Brands needs
He's
to
putting pressure on the board, though. Ancelotti's mega putting pressure on the board. Because even his press conference, he come out and said 100% his squad's going to be better. Anyway, Blues, I'm about to kick off. Don't know about you guys. Gomez is in the centre circle. Don't know if you guys are ahead of me, but yeah. We're on 120 viewers I've got so far, and we are... Well, we ain't even kicked off. Oh, yeah, and by the way, if you do see the Everton... if you do see the Blue Boys Network badge flash up on that screen for the players, just Just think of us. Do you know what I mean? We are live. We are going to be there.
Michael, have they just gone down on their knee for you and stood up?
No, the Southampton have got the ball now. Gomez bottles it, Mina gets it. Davis, lovely little ball into Iwobi early on. Richarlison. Oh, lovely skill by Richarlison. Into Gomez, flops it again. Doesn't stand up there. Ward-Prowse comes away with the ball. Goes to Ryan Bertrand over here on the right. Into Romelu. Outside into Ward-Prowse again. And it's back with Bediniak. Stephen Evans or Stephen Evans, literally just go on the Amazon website, just go on Amazon, just type in Google Amazon Everton v Spurs and you should be able to just literally just watch the game, mate.
I'm
50 seconds in, John, if that helps.
I'm 50 now.
Yeah, free kick to Everton, return by Richarlison, good turn, cuts inside, Romelu catches him, it's definite free kick. And this is Luca Dean range, irrespective, he might shoot, he might go, is he going to go direct, is he?
Wayne Harrison, what channel are you guys
I'm on
watching?
Prime, I'm on Amazon Prime.
I can't say what it's on. Abigail Barfoot, Mike and John, would you take Bakayoko? Probably, to be fair. Oh, that's a corner to Everton. First corner of the game.
Anthony Gordon flicking it in lovely. Ward-Prowse just... Oh, Mina was in there. Mina was in there.
Great ball in by Gordon again, that, you know.
Yeah, you take them sort of balls all day, wouldn't you? You love Anthony Gordon's balls, you do.
Yerry Mina was getting that if the Southampton defender didn't get a flick on that.
You love his balls more.
Brilliant.
Gomez. What? I mean, Jesus Christ, Gomez. Move your feet, son. Keane, Gomez, back home.
That's all he does. That he just plays safe instead of looking for the pass.
But this is what annoys me. This is exactly the same stuff we said about Morgan Schneiderlin being a crab. Keane, yeah. Luca Dean, straight under pressure by Walker Peters there. Straight under pressure. So we already know that Southampton are going into this game. High intensity, push Everton back, make sure Richarlison and Dominic Calvert-Lewin don't get the ball. That's their aim. That is their aim in this game. Richarlison, 5 players around him. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's in here. Oh, he's offside. How are you getting on with them beautiful comments, John?
I'm just looking now. I was just going to go through them. So, where are we? Damien Hagan, seen a post before. On it, available still for 55 mil. He hasn't gone to Napoli yet. I don't know much about him, to be fair.
Who's this?
On or someone. Never heard of him. To be fair, Damien, if you could tell us who he plays for and what position, it might kickstart our brains. But as I say, James Ditchfield says he's known me longer, but it looks better with both faces on it. Fair enough.
Guys, remember we've also got phone cases now. We've also got phone cases, iPhone and Samsung. So get yourselves on them. Get yourself one of them. They're I think they're about a tenner, which is standard price. I think there might be 12, but yeah, get yourself on there. Have a look. If you want a discount code, leave it in the comments. I'll put one on. Obviously, I'm redundant, so every little helps right now.
Yeah. Cy Thompson says loads of spammers on tonight advertising links. I don't know how we could stop that if we need to stop that, Michael. That's your fault. I'll tell you that. There's someone advertising streams for the game on the comments.
Yeah, there is nothing we can do to stop that.
Okay. Steve Smith says Gomez's wife must be missing home. Well, sure, I could always go and keep a company.
Can you?
Wait.
Oh, that's good. I can hide people from the chat.
Oh yeah, I've had loads.
Have you?
Well, no, just a few, which you know about.
All right, I've blocked them. Job done.
Brilliant. Lucian Velleton, if we receive a 50 million offer for Richarlison, would you sell him? Building a team around him. We're going to build a team around him, Lucian. So he thinks very highly of Ancelotti. Ancelotti thinks very highly of him. So it'd have to be a lot more than 50 million, in my opinion, for Everton to even consider it.
Exactly, because he's Brazilian. You going to join in, John?
He only costs 50 million.
Yeah. And we think he's beeping brilliant. Richarlison.
I've actually done a TikTok with Richarlison, half the screen and half me, where he's washing his hands singing that.
You have.
And he actually better than
only
me.
Got the 1.1 million views on the other one. You should have kept it up, John. You'd be an absolute celeb by now. 122 people watching the stream. We topped out at 173 last time. So, guys, keep it up. You going to hide me, Mike? No. I've probably missed something there. Right, let's block him as well.
No.
Hide user.
No.
He's gone. He's Brazilian. He only costs 50. What's his name, John? What's the manager's name?
Richarlison.
What's the Southampton manager's name?
Ralph Husenhall. Do you think she should shut up?
We're in trouble here. Good defending by Luca Dean, but Mina, far too easy for Danny Ings to get round him there. Far too easy. That was embarrassing. Completely flat-footed there.
He was static, wasn't he?
It was poor for Mina, that poor. But look, we're only 7 minutes in, so I'm not going to start grilling. Tom Davies with the ball. Oh, he's tried to play Dominic Calvert-Lewin in. Instead of going on the outside, which is the easy ball, he tries to play it inside. Mina. Oh, Southampton 1-0 offside. That is what Everton have got to be wary of. He still put the ball in the net, and obviously this will go to VAR.
Who was it?
That's Armstrong again. Somebody I said earlier. Was he offside? That's the issue.
I'm just going to go back to the comments while we're waiting for VAR to give us the situation.
He's offside. I think there's no worry there.
Kerry Smart. So, lads, Allen or Garner given the choice?
Garner.
For me, I love Garner, but that Allen is a box-to-box pure class. Michael?
Garner. And the only reason I say that is he might be box-to-box, but he's only scored 10 goals in 4 years for Napoli. I want more goals. If I've got a box-to-box midfielder, I want 10 goals from him a season. Gomez, fuck me. Oh, my God. Puts Luca Dean under pressure with an absolute murder ball. I mean, we're 8.5 minutes in, and I'd already say Gomez is the worst player for Everton.
I said that before the whistle went.
It's fucking appalling. Oh, God, I've swore.
I'm telling you what, you're going to get a fairy in your mouth, so a block of soap.
You're going to get a fairy in your mouth. You know what fairy means in Birmingham?
Well, I can imagine.
Your missus has got one.
Right, listen, what minute are you on?
8:53. Gordon with the ball.
Oh, miles.
Beats Walker's peak. Oh, that's a foul. Oh, my God.
I'm miles ahead of you. I'm on 9:14.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, Michael, block that. What?
How can I be behind you?
I've just found it on another channel. 9:29 I'm on.
Bloody hell.
Tom Davis with the ball now. Looking for the lot. Oh, it's a great pass by Tom Davis, to be fair. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. That's a foul to Everton. Great ball by Tom Davis there, to be fair. Right, I'm going to read some of these comments because we feel like we're ignoring you tonight, folks. Well, I do anyway. Cy Thompson, if I've missed anyone, I'm sorry. I'm just sort of starting to try and catch up. Mike, what do you think of my new group header for the new season coming? The Blue Boys Network has a nice size on the new header.
Yeah, it's wicked. It's absolutely brilliant. And Si, look, again, as always, I love to thank you, but I really appreciate everything you've done for the channel. You know, you've supported me. You've supported me a long, long time. And, you know, you've always given me advice, basically saying, look, don't swear, blah, 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 blah. And, look, I get that. Sometimes it's difficult because Everton are, well, Everton. But Si's been brilliant. Si's one of those people that, you know, I've got all the time in the world for. And it's a lovely turn by goal. Oh!
No, it's an unlucky ball, that, Michael. I'm sick of blocking these Mamamuda. I'm miles ahead of you. It'll be half time while it's still half an hour on yours on my screen, Mike.
Right. The problem I've got, John, is every time I come off it, because I watch my TV through my PlayStation, I can't make this go any faster.
Someone said, though, the stream from Amazon is always behind anyway.
Ah, right, fair enough.
Right, Gordon's already our best player, says Pop Children's. Do you know what he is, mate? And that ball there that he tried to play through to Dominic Calvert, who just had a bit too much legs on it, but it was a good idea. It was unlucky. James Ditch says again, build a team round Richarlison. If we was to sell Richarlison, nothing less than 90 million. Probably agree with that. Cy Thompson says, cheers, lads. He's very humbled, Michael.
Well, I'm very humbled. Southampton dominating possession already. I mean, you know, that extra 1% clearly dominating.
Brilliant. Coleman's just run the ball out there with Danny Ings clipping at his heels. He's done well there, Coleman, to be fair. He was unlucky by Southampton.
The danger of Southampton, there's just no doubt about it. Yeah, it's good football from Coleman, that is. Good football. I tell you what, I'm absolutely marvin. Absolutely marvin. Got 124 people on the stream, John.
I know, brilliant. Did you hear that, what I said about Kalina then?
No, you completely cut out.
Yeah, because someone rang me. He's going to have a big say in VAR all over the Wales, is Kalina.
Brilliant. Well, we're knackered then.
Yeah, right. Where are we? John Wilson, more positivity needed. Too many backwards passes. Gomez off the pace of the game. Totally agree, John. Gomez has been off the pace of the game. Well, since his injury, but also before the injury, in my opinion. Brad the lad, we'll mention this game. We did have a comment the other night that some people don't like us mentioning other games on the stream, but we will mention this for you, Brad. Aston Villa versus Man U predictions. I can see Man U beating them 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, Villa are down, aren't they? You know, Villa are down. Man United, they're playing really well at the minute. So yeah, I'll go 3-0 Man United as well. To be honest, John. What drinks we on tonight, boys? I've gone just for a typical little Budweiser tonight.
Cup of tea.
John's on the tea. I've also got a can of Coke. And to be honest, I reckon at half time I'll be on the Gaviscon because I get heartburn exceptionally.
And I'm sick of these streams popping up. We'll have to start charging these, Michael, for advertising on our watch-alongs.
I keep hiding them.
No, there's different ones. Solfin was the latest one.
I know, I've hit it.
Xavier Potter. So how you boys doing? Xavier, where's sound, mate? Thanks very much for joining us. You know, taking each day as it comes, but we are getting
That's
there.
That's a naughty challenge, that is. Naughty challenge from Armstrong and Richarlison
then. I don't think it's a booking.
Come here, girl.
Right. So Everton have got a free kick about 25 yards out, I'd say. Luca Dean, I fancy Luca Dean to take this. Well, Gordon's over it as well, so it'll be interesting. This could be 1-0. This
could be 1-0. This is Everton. We're playing blue, Lula. Yeah, we're playing blue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which Luca Dean put it over there. I thought, to be honest, Gordon would have took that. John Wilson, Corona being all round, boys. It's trendy. Corona's definitely trending at the minute, mate. Gary Northedge, Desperado. I think all Evertonians should be on that at the minute, mate, watching these last two games.
Desperado, not going to lie to you. It's a poor free kick.
I like the Eagles as well.
Poor free kick. It's well wide.
Yeah. Lee Miller just jumped on, boys. How are you? Where's sound, Lee? Nice to see you there. Back again, mate. Hope you're okay.
Up to 125 on the stream, guys. Whew.
Brilliant, that. Keep it up, boys and girls. Let everyone know who you know who's not watching it. That, you know, we are doing another watch along. Get them over and let's get these views up. Also, tell them to subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, I mean, we do a watch along for every game, and we will do till the end of the season. So just come and join us. It's just nice, isn't it? It's just nice to have a chat. John goes through the comments brilliantly. We just try to do our bit for you, a bit of entertainment. Gomez again, missing in midfield. I tell you what, he's had a shocking 16 minutes, Andre Gomez.
He's had a shocking 106 minutes the last two games.
Yeah, it's not been. I mean, Southampton. You know, they could feel aggrieved for not winning so far.
Southampton in earrings has pulled it back. Good block there by Michael Keane. It's being cleared. Oh, just to tell you what. If that takes a lucky bounce for Everton there from the Southampton defender after it was cleared, we're in. Your dad's here, says hello. All right, Rob, how are you, mate?
Did you sort the game out, Dad?
Where are we? Cornish, Phil from Cornwall, Phil the Blue. Cornish rattler for me. Never tasted it. Been to Cornwall twice, Phil. Never tasted it. James says, I thought your dad was joining us tonight. Yeah, Michael couldn't set his Amazon Prime out, James, so hopefully he will be with us for the next game.
He will be for us with the next one, no worries. No problem at all.
John Wilson says, good atmosphere for an empty stadium. Enjoying the banter, lads. Cheers, John. Nice for you to join us again. Rob Don, get Andre. I think that's supposed to say off. He's so poor. Well, he's not playing well, but listen, I said this the other night. If Morgan Schneiderlin was still at the club, in my opinion, Gomez would be dropped.
Yeah, do you know what? Morgan, I mean, to be honest, it scares me to say this, but I'd probably play Fabian Delph over him.
Injured?
I know, but I would, you know, if he wasn't injured, I'd probably play Delph over Gomez at the minute.
Your dad says his tablet was flat, Michael, but he is back once again like a renegade master.
That's it. That's great, and it's great to hear.
Steve Smith says take Gomez off and put him out of his misery.
And I agree. I agree. Southampton are dominating. Completely agree. Yeah. Completely agree. Southampton are certainly the better team, and Everton are at home. And do you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say this. I think Yuri Mina looks like he's carrying a bit of weight.
It looks like him and Gomez are going to the same Chinese buffets then, because they're both carrying weight.
Yeah, it's not great. To be fair, do you know what? I'm going to say this. When I was last in Liverpool and I stopped over, I couldn't find many Chinese restaurants.
Loads.
I could find plenty of like Indian restaurants if I wanted like a chicken tikka masala, but I couldn't find many Chinese.
Loads of them, right? So I'm going to give you an update on the stats, folks, if you haven't seen them. So the possession is 58% to Southampton, 42 to Everton. Obviously, listen, I think we can see that it's plain and obvious that Southampton are having more of the ball.
Yeah, Mina does quite well there to get that blocking.
Right, we've got 133 people watching us at the minute.
Can we break 173? That's the question.
Well, we need 40 folks, so go on. If any of you have got 40 mates between you, which I'm sure you have, get them over to the watch along and let's smash that 173. Maker Stan says Southampton look a different team. I think that 9-0 drumming from Leicester did them good. Do you know what, mate? I said this in my match preview. Since that battering by Leicester, they've improved massively to score more goals. They managed to keep it a new goal. So, listen, the have turned it round completely. It looks like they do enjoy playing for Ralph Hootenhattel or whatever his name is. Oh, what's happened here? Is this the offside goal? I missed it before.
Yeah, he's definitely offside. He's about.
I tell you what, it was lucky though, Michael. It was a great ball in that.
Southampton are a dangerous team, and this is what we need to realise.
Cy Thompson says, if Mike wanted the Chinese, why didn't he just go to Chinatown? See?
Yeah. Well, I did think that after, but... what is that for me, Wobie? Again, he's been another player that's barely been in the game.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Richarlison was away there. There he is. Oh, Michael, what minutes are you on?
I'm on 20:31. What are you on?
You're 20:40. Come on, Gordon's got the ball. Give it to Dean. Come on. Come on. Get down that line. Look at Dean. Give him an option. That's a foul, ref. Got the foul there on the touchline. Needs a nice ball over here. Big Yeti. Header. 1-0.
Big Yeti, come on. Let's beat Toffee TV. Are they on a live? Are they doing a watch along? They just do it when they like. They didn't do one the other day.
Thing with Toffee TV as well is they don't answer the comments. We do, because we enjoy your company, just like hopefully you enjoy ours. Yeah. Gary North, where are we? Phil Cornwall Blue, bloody hell, this is poor. I hope you're on about the match, Phil, and not the watch along, mate.
Yeah, he's probably just talking about you, though, John.
Probably,
yeah. Touch from Gordon. I know I'm about 10 seconds behind you, but that was a great touch. Picks it out the air perfectly. Do you know what? Really impressed Gordon.
Oh, what a save by the keeper. It was unlucky by Iwobi, that.
Oh, fucking hell.
Where are we? Jay Skeels, do you think we'll get Koulibaly and Allen? I don't think we'll get Koulibaly. I think there's a good chance we will sign Allen. His preferred choice would be Garner. Don't think he'll come back. I think he tipped hot water on the rumours there that he was leaving PSG when it hasn't really been mentioned to him, apparently. Yeah.
If any of you fancy causing some stuff, if you want to go on the Toffee TV site and say go and watch the Blue Boys Network one, I'm not stopping you. Let's just say that. Wink, wink.
It's just for the banter. They're all right, peasant bad to be peasant bad.
But I'd still love to get more views in them, not going to lie.
Maker Stands just come on and said they've only got 53 views on their live watch along.
We're on 151.
Well, that'll do me. I hope that's what you mean, Maker Stands, when you say they only have 53 viewers. I'm assuming that's what you mean.
They'll be asking to come on ours soon.
Korn Van Pletsen. What a great name that is. Sounds like a porn star name, that. You guys are more than a minute behind me, and I'm sitting in South Africa.
Well, you can just do us a favour. You stay here and you tell us when we score, and we'll just celebrate. Oh, God, Cal Blundell. He won't be as sloppier than me after I see Mia Khalifa. Absolutely brilliant.
See, it's Cal again with these shouts.
Honest to God. Brilliant.
Hilarious, mate. Wayne Harrison says Don Carlo hasn't got no love for Bernard. Well, it certainly looks that way, mate, and I've certainly got love for Bernard. I'd like to see him play more often, but obviously, again, I don't pick the team, do I? Dave Walker, Iwobi will never be a Premier League quality player. I can't stand him.
I can't. And Toffee TV are watching your stream. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Look, in all fairness, I love both Baz and Ped. I love them both. I've had a few coming together with Baz over signings this summer. And look, I'm going to sit here and say I was wrong. But it would be nice if we were on there. It'd be nice if they asked us to come on their show and stuff like that, because I genuinely think it would be a great video. The two of us, the two of them, I think it would be a really good video, and maybe interact with us a bit more, because we're one community, and I just feel like because they're bigger than us, maybe they step out of the community bit a bit more than we do. Do you get what I mean? No, John's giving someone the evils there. I could see it in his eyes.
Now, do you know what? Toffee TV won't have us on because they're scared of us. That's the whole top and bottom of it. Steve Broughton, do you think this team is good enough? No.
It's good enough for mid-table.
Yeah, that's it. Awobi should have hit that first time. Says John Wilson. Totally agree. Where are we? Cal Blundell says, I'd rather watch my ex and her new fella than this first 20 minutes.
Jesus.
Southampton have a free kick. 25, 30 yards out. Pickford's trying to sort the wall. He's stretching his arms out wide to make them a bit bigger. Right, I don't know if this is true, but that Cooley's put Southampton.
It's obviously not true, John.
Well, it nearly was. Pickford stretched his arms out there. Great save, knocked over the bar, make a stand. Toffee TV is too structured and commercial. Your channel is real and authentic. That's why I like it. Thanks very much, mate. It means a lot.
It's what we try to be. I tell you what, I'd love to see Moise Keane now stretch the game for us because we're looking really. It was going over.
Yeah, but it's better to be safe than sorry, Michael, isn't it? I should know that. Oh, it's coming. Oh, he's saved. He's knocked it onto the bar. It was a good save by Pickford. The bar's still rattling.
I tell you what, Southampton have absolutely battered us in this first half.
It's absolutely disgraceful. These players, I'm telling you right now, I'd make them train from 9 till 5 tomorrow.
Working
and the
9
ball's
till 5.
And it's a penalty to Southampton.
Oh. Gomez.
I'd get him off. I'd play with 10 men before I play Gomez. Another foul he's give away. Absolutely unbelievable. Carl Blundell says, Gomez is so bad in this setup. I just think he'd be poor at the minute in any setup, Carl, to be fair, mate. He's
just slow. He's just too slow.
Slow and laboured.
It's just...
Was it a pen?
Yeah, I think it was a pen. He goes to step across and he's just slow. 172. If we hit 180 tonight, honest to God, I'll be running around here topless.
We'll do it when there's no stream on.
Oh, is it the bar? Is it the bar? Is it the bar? Thank God. That is another let off for Everton here. And honestly, Everton.
Oh, he has. He's put it. He's hit the bar and it's gone out. It's gone out for a goal kick. Again, Everton let off the uke. Get your fingers out your asses, Everton, and fucking start this game. Sorry for the French there. Come on.
Honestly, 183 in the live. Right, guys, that's it then.
No.
You're joking. What I'll do is I'll just show a video from you in the Queens.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, Michael. I swear to God, my marriage will be over if that does the rounds. Show it.
Oh.
86 views, says Brad the lad.
Oh, man, absolute. I'll tell you what, honest to God. And obviously, guys, look, again, I'm not going to keep preaching it. You can donate to the channel. The donate button is in the links below this video. And obviously, there is our merch store as well. So discount code, I will add a discount code on. John, you can get a discount code this week. What do you want it to be?
I don't know. What's it got to do with
anything?
Carlo 15.
Carlo 15. Okay, it'll be, guys, it will be Carlo 15 and it'll be on at half time. Also, just a quick one. In terms of what's my dog eating? Oh, my tripod. In terms of merch and everything like that, there is going to be new merch coming out. There's going to be new T-shirts and hoodies. One with Richarlison on, and another one that I'm really excited to show you, and that will be out tomorrow.
Also, if any ladies who watch the stream would be interested in any girl stuff, you know, just leave it in the comments, and I'm sure we could sort that out. Luca Dean's just tried to have a shot at charge down by the Southampton player there.
It's 1-0 Southampton. We haven't got to it yet, but it's 1-0 Southampton.
Carlo out. Joking, by the way. Is it?
Danny Ings.
Oh, it is, yeah. He picked the ball up.
Again.
What's going on there with the defence?
Again, that is absolutely appalling. And again, the original ball comes straight past Andre Gomez.
I'm done with this team, Michael. I'm absolutely done. Gomez, I'm telling you now, Benny Beningham's on the bench tonight, and we've been screaming out for him. We haven't seen him since whenever. But I'm telling you now, he will massively improve this team, because he's onside. Seamus Coleman plays him onside with the back of his leg. Pickford should be doing better there. He should be going through him. He sort of fell back, stood up or fallen back. Pickford should be doing better there, to be fair. He got very lucky with the ball. Bounced off Anthony Gordon. It's bounced through. Unlucky to concede, but it's a goal we should not be conceding. It's poor. Quick feet by Ings there, the little drag back.
It's poor defending. Why has Michael Keane stopped? I mean, look, he puts his hands up, he stops, then Pickford takes him over. Keane could have got that.
I'm done. 885 viewers watching at the minute. Thanks very much, folks.
I tell you what, right, this Everton team have got a lot for answer for. They're absolutely pathetic.
The team Martinez had is better than this.
I know it was. I've been preaching that for ages.
Absolutely shocking. Right, folks, the game is poor. We do agree with you, but listen, stick with us. We will try and cheer you up in the best way we can, and hopefully we will get into this game.
It's disappointing that for 32 minutes, Southampton have come to Everton, essentially bossed the game, had a goal disallowed, had a penalty off the bar, and scored a scrappy goal where Gomez doesn't get anywhere near him in the middle. Michael Keane just lifts his arms up and lets him run through. It's embarrassing. Honestly, it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic, this game.
Also, he hit the bar with Pickford knocked it onto the bar.
Gomez again, he's giving the ball away in the centre of the park. Why is he playing?
Get clear it, Yerry. And I'm going to say now, one of these comments on here, please don't shoot me down for what I have to say after I've read this comment, but I totally agree. Hang on, let me just see this Anthony Gordon here. That's a penalty, ref. He didn't even play the ball. What's he done? No. Anthony Gordon's off the pitch, holding his leg. So there's a comment here by Baked Toffee. If Gomez doesn't get subbed, Carlo is a coward. Now, I'm not going to slag Ancelotti off, but I don't know why he insists on playing him when we've got Dennis Adrian. That is a foul.
It's a penalty. That's a penalty. He beats him. It's a penalty.
He doesn't even try for the ball. He doesn't try for the ball. He needs to take Gomez off. And I tell you something now, I wouldn't wait till half-time. I'd take him off now.
It's embarrassing.
It is. It's poor.
That should have gone to VAR. VAR have checked that.
Few people agreeing with us here, saying it's a pen. It's a pen all day. And I'm telling you right now, if that was the other end, Southampton are getting that.
100%.
Southampton are getting that. Jack Thickness says, what's the difference between that tackle and the Southampton penalty?
There isn't one. If that is a penalty from Gomez, then that is a penalty.
At half-time, that referee needs to be questioned either by Carlo or Big Dunk.
Who's the ref? What's his name?
I haven't got a clue. Can someone tell us who the ref is, please?
I can't remember the bold guy. It's a penalty.
What?
Hang on. Lee Mason, yeah. It's a penalty. All day, it's a penalty. Just watching it over and over again. So, and they're putting foot... Oh, do you know what? Stevens?
So, the thing is, though, Michael, and I've said this for years now, we have got no one in the mould of Jamie Carragher who will approach the referee there and argue the toss on Everton's behalf. We're too quiet. When was the last time we had a captain who approached the referee, got in his face, argued with him, asked for decisions? We haven't got one. We're too quiet. Exactly. This is it. We're too quiet and we're too nice and we don't ask for anything.
203 people are watching this, John.
Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. Thanks very much,
Unbelievable.
Everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Don't forget, as Michael said, there is a button on the link for anyone's interested in any merch. There is a code coming out at half time, which will be
Gomez again. All he's done is play the ball back. He's got tons of room in front of him, and all he's done is go backwards. Honestly, I'm going to say this now. His performance today has been pathetic. Like the majority of the Everton team, pathetic. Anthony Gordon, again, he's probably my man of the match.
Well, let's just see. Gomez might score hat-trick. Carl Blundell says he hates our midfield more than he hates his misses. Brilliant.
Yeah, and I hate our midfield more than I hate John. And trust me, it's fucking loads.
There we go. Rob Don says, unpopular opinion, we need a rough midfielder who isn't scared to be physical.
We need a player on the park who isn't a bottle job.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. This is the thing. People don't appreciate that every single position in the Premier League is worth about £1.2 million. And we're about to have the potential of going down to about 13th in the league.
The thing is, though, Michael, the players will still get paid their fortunes every week. They're not asked about the £1 million for each position in the league. But I'm telling you something now. These players have stopped playing all of a sudden. The first half against Leicester, we done all right. The second half was poor. It was poor against Tottenham, and it's poor tonight.
I just don't know what to say. And I bet Carlo Ancelotti sits there and thinks, I don't know what I'm doing now.
Well, his hands are tied, Michael, with the quality, with the lack of quality he's got. You know, he's doing his best with the players he's got.
Absolutely. But I mean, you can't fault him. You can't.
207 we're on.
Thank you ever so much, guys. I mean, Jesus Christ, it's unbelievable.
We need to get the ball forward faster. We need to, get it faster here at Southampton. Give it to Gordon to make things happen. Get the ball to Richarlison. Get the ball to Dominic Calvert-Lewin faster. And that's not going to happen when Gomez has got the ball.
It's just too slow. It's just too slow everywhere. But this is the thing. There is players on the bench in the youth setup that are quicker. You know, the best player on the park tonight for Everton is probably, again, Anthony Gordon. And yet, it's simply because he's the one that's running. I mean, do you know what? Even in the centre of the park tonight, Tom Davies is being let down by Gomez.
Gomez is letting everyone down, Michael. And do you know what? We sound like we're really harping on about Gomez here. But do you know what? We are. Richarlison's picked the ball up in the centre circle. He's having a good run at them. He's using his pace there. He's had to check back. And he's being fouled there. Again, that is a yellow card. Book him, Mason. Book him. Shithouse.
Just annoys me. We should have had a Stonewall pen. And honestly, it's just like teams are physical. But Everton are bottle jobs.
Took his leg out there with his trailing leg. That's a booking, that. And again, I'll say it again. If that's Everton, we're getting a booking for that. I'm telling you right now. Your dad asks, is Carlo past it? No, I don't think he's past it, Rob. I don't think he'll ever be past it. He'll always be a class manager. As I said before, I think it's just the squad of players he's having to work with, to be fair.
It's difficult. We're in the same boat as Tottenham here. It's very difficult to judge Carlo Ancelotti because of the crap that he's got. However, if he has a couple of transfer windows and we aren't any better, then yeah, maybe we can say we're past it. The criticism of Carlo Ancelotti, I will say now, is I am concerned that the players we've got that could be playing, i.e. your Bernards, your Adrians, your Beningimis, they're not playing, and I don't know why, because there's an obvious issue with Andre Gomez in the centre. I mean, they're making a sub already. It looks like Everton are making a change already.
Gomez has gone down injured. He's holding his leg, and as someone says there, baked toffee, Gomez is pretending to be injured just to get off the pitch, and I agree. I
think he doesn't look a happy footballer.
I think he just doesn't look a happy footballer, like, because he knows he's not playing well. He's not playing well, and we've got Gylfi Sigurdsson coming on instead of one of the kids again, so it's going to be slow, it's going to be laboured again, and for me, that substitution doesn't make any difference. I think I've seen another substitute coming on there. When Gylfi come on, I don't know if we're making a double change here already. I don't know, unless someone was having a drink. I don't know. No, it's just Gylfi. Absolutely brilliant. I'm telling you now, as Paul Kate Melbourne says... He's not a happy
bunny, Gomez. There's something not right with Andre Gomez.
And he knows he's not playing well.
He's mentally not
there. No. Paul Kate Melbourne says he'd make 5 subs and get the young lads on till he shows some fighting spirit and passion.
Do you know what? I'm going to go as far as saying I actually don't think Tom Davies has played particularly bad in this game. I think he's had to deal with too many midfields on his own because Andre Gomez has let him down everywhere.
Samuel Bryant says Danny Ings is so good. Well, do you know what? I said this. He's probably the most informed. If anyone has only just joined us, did say this earlier. Danny Ings is probably playing the best football of his career at the minute. He's probably the most informed striker in the Premier League. And this is what I said in my preview. You can't give him a sniff of the ball. He dragged the ball back there with his left foot or his right foot and put it in with the other foot. So, it was poor marking by Everton, but Danny Ings done what he's good at.
And that ball shouldn't be happening.
No. Where are we? Jared Williams, Everton have no money in the summer. What are we going to do? We have got money, Jared, to be fair. Ancelotti has said he will spend money. He will improve the team. He will improve the quality of the players 100%.
Oh, yes.
So I think...
How are you, mate? Good to see you.
I think Piers Mitchell, I hope you're not lying, but he has said it's 1-1. Could someone... Goal, 1-1, Richarlison.
Thank God.
1-1. 1-1. Let's have a look at this goal. So Gordon's got it on the left. Gordon, that is one pass, and it's a great finish. 1-1. What a ball by Anthony Gordon. Absolute fantastic.
That's Luca Dean.
Was it? Great ball. Fantastic ball by Luca Dean there.
That is absolutely sensational. That is absolutely sensational. And you know that is from 2 of the players that you'd keep in your 6, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but also what I will say is sometimes you do have to play the long balls over. And you know what? Isn't it funny that goal has happened since Gomez has gone off?
Well, the ball would have gone into Gomez, which would have slowed it down.
Exactly.
Luca Dean, that ball, I'm telling you now, if that was a Barcelona player, well, it was at one point, if that was a Barcelona player, and that finish was a Barcelona player, people would be raving about that. That is a phenomenal finish by Richarlison and a beautiful ball from Luca Dean. And that puts Everton straight back in the game. It's 1-1. Come on, you Blue Boys.
It's a great time to score in the game just before half-time as well. Obviously, we can keep Southampton now till the half-time whistle. Southampton are on the break straight away.
But I want to say, it was good football. Played it around the back. Ball comes over to Luca Dean. He sees Richarlison making a run. He plays that stunning. I mean, it's a stunning ball. He cuts out the entire Southampton team. And Richarlison quick as an ox, gets that ball down and slams it into the top corner. So look, great performance, over the moon by that goal.
Is it 2-1? Is it 2-1, Ahmed? Is it 2-1? Someone's put. I don't think it is. To be fair, there's only one comment. Let us know if it is 2-1 because we are a couple of minutes behind.
He's Brazilian, and by the way, that also puts him as joint top goal scorer with Dominic Calvert-Lewin this season. Both got 13 goals each now.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin struggling in front of goal.
Again, he was another one. I would have started Moise Keane.
Yeah. See. Oh, come on, put it wide. Oh. Yeah. Listen, this is the sort of game. Oh, what a tackle that is! He got the ball. Fuck off. He booked him for that. That is a great tackle. That is a great tackle.
That's an absolute joke.
It's a great tackle. It's a great tackle, and he's being booked. But yeah, you know, I'm just going to have a look at the stats here. See if Southampton had any. Southampton have had no players booked, to be fair.
Why are they all getting shirty? It was a good. I mean, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he's got himself a silly booking now. Absolute idiot.
It's a great tackle. He's come with pace. He's got the ball. He hasn't gone in with his studs up. It's a great tackle. You see it again. He's won the ball. Unbelievable. But what I will say, Zach C's just put there, that's the fighting spirit we need. I'm not saying get loads of yellow cards, but what I'm saying is show that fighting spirit, win the ball back. He's only stayed on the floor to get him a book, and it's a good tackle. I'm not having that. Big Toffee says Gylfi was part of the build-up.
Yeah,
I was going to say
that
until I seen something on the screen. I did see Gylfi set that up because he put the ball forward. You know, he put the ball forward. Just one more. Listen, I'm just going to stop talking a minute because I need a drink. My throat's a bit sore. But Steve Mitz, VAR's got involved now, says Phil. Steve Smith, the Phil Neville tackle on Ronaldo changed our season. Same sort of tackle as that, and it wasn't even a booking, you know.
Do you remember that tackle? That was right in front of you, weren't it, John?
No, it was the far side. That was near the family enclosure. That, yeah, I think I've slept since then. Big Toffee says you lads. Do you know if this fella puts 2-1 again, he's getting blocked. Unless it is 2-1.
Do you know what makes me laugh? It's the fact that we are. Do you know what? That I know. You guys have seen it. That is a phenomenal ball by Gordon. Then that is a brilliant ball. Is that Jesse Lingard?
It won't be the real Jesse Lingard. Would you take me at the club, Jesse? If it is, you know. Say it, man, you.
No.
Right.
No. How blunt was that? Oh.
Where are we? It's not 2-1. Please do us a favour, Patrick. Stop talking absolute rubbish. Where are we? Trainer says, I'd love to see a top 6 team concede that yellow. Wouldn't happen.
Oh, honestly, that was exceptional, that was.
Brad, your dad says, I've also had alcohol since that tackle as well. I've had a copious amount of alcohol, Rob. Jesse Lingard says, everyone hates me, yeah, so does your mum.
Oh my God.
Eric Chapecco, win Everton. I hope so, mate. Phil Cornwall, comedy gold. John, thanks, mate. I will never be as funny as Carl, though.
I have seen Richarlison's yellow card. It's an absolute shambles.
Steve Smith, what a shout this is. And I tell you what, if he turns out half as good as Tricky Trev, he'll be some player. Gordon reminds me of Trevor Steven. You know what, mate? Looking at it, there is some comparison there. Hopefully he will be as good. Jesse Lingard says it would mean I could stay up north. Like, well, no, to be honest with you, don't come nowhere near Everton. Just go to Spain or Portugal or Africa or somewhere and play there. Michael, you need to change the scoreboard to 1-1.
You're right. I just got so engrossed with the game.
I tell you what, it's definitely livened up, to be fair. I hope the second half's like the last 10, 15 minutes. I think we should be going into half-time now, so I'm going to leave the comments there, folks. I'm going to make a cup, and I will see you in the second half.
I'm just going to pop away as well, guys, so I'll see you in about 5-10 minutes. Yeah. What's going on, everyone? It's Mike back again. How are we?
Yo.
Oh, we got a new subscriber. Thanks for subscribing. Oh, we've had a couple. Remember, guys, if you're not subscribing, come over and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Toffee TV, just to let you know, we're on 242 viewers when I've just checked.
That's good or bad?
Well, it's been better than ours. But they are literally 10 times bigger.
Arsenal winning.
Yeah, Arsenal have found some form, haven't they?
Let's have a look. Arsenal aren't even playing. Must have been from the other night. Bournemouth holding Tottenham to 0-0. Tottenham aren't great.
No, they're not. John, subscribers 5,016.
Wow. It's gone up 15 tonight.
Unbelievable. Honestly, your support. Honestly, your support, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely.
And without you guys, me and Michael the channel wouldn't be where it is and with the way it's grown without you guys. So thanks very much.
We wouldn't even know each other. He would have just been some random bloke that walked up to me in the fan zone asking for a pint and a signature.
Who, me? Yeah. What time are you putting that other thing out tomorrow?
7:30. So, guys, honestly, the best match day vlog ever will be out tomorrow. I 100% promise you, you will wet yourselves laughing. So, guys, please, please, please retweet it, share it on Facebook. Honest to God, I promise you, it will be one of the funniest things you watch. And it's not because of me, it's because of John. He is absolutely hilarious.
Thanks very much for that. So the viewers are starting to come back now from their half-time break. We're up to 161 while the game hasn't kicked off yet. So that's absolutely phenomenal as well, folks. Thanks very much.
You want a half-time locker room talk? All right. Yeah. It was not good. It was not good. The board didn't stick to Gomez at all. So what we need to be doing is making sure that we need to move the ball quicker in midfield, get the ball in through Richarlison, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Everton no doubt can score 2 goals in the second half. So I predict Everton win this game 3-1. I know Network Michael D, formerly known part of the Blue Boys Network, he went 3-2, and that's possible. Your turn, John. Best Carlo Ancelotti impression.
Gomez, you are shit.
Where's your eyebrow, mate? Fucking hell.
Who's he on for, Coleman? Oh, he's shit. He's shit. Who's off? Why aren't these comments loading up? Been no comments for 6 minutes, you know, Michael.
I've got the comments. You need to refresh it, mate. Come off the video and go back on it. It won't be. He's put Sidibe on the wing.
Yeah, I've got it.
So you're telling me he's gone 5-3-2?
To be honest, though, we played Sidibe there at the beginning of the season, and he done okay in front of Coleman. Maybe that's his thinking. I don't know. But listen, he can't be any worse on the wing than what he is at right back. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Oh, Danny Ings in already. Danny Ings is in already. Oh, and Pickford should be catching that. Fuck's sake, man. Phil Cornwall Blue says, John Bishop's got an out on you, John. Phil, thanks very much for your comment, but please don't compare me to him, because do you know what? He's not even a Scouser. He's from over the water. He's not a Scouser. That accent is put on, and I'm telling you right now, I'm funnier than him, because he is shocking. John Bishop is a wannabe Scouser. That's what he is. Did you see the comment the other day from John Barnes, by the way, folks? He was driving through the Mersey Tunnel from the Wirral to Liverpool, and he only had a £2 coin. It's £1.80, as you know. And I went over there the other day on a job in the taxi, and it's got a big banner, no change given. And he was straight on to Twitter complaining that he was 20 pence short. So there is a GoFundMe thing being set up to get John Barnes' 20 pence back. And in the next game, the Liverpool players are wearing T-shirts in his honour to get him his 20 pence back.
I tell you what, again, at the start of this game, it's all Southampton.
If John Barnes didn't subscribe to so much Barry Orme, then he would have 20 pence, wouldn't he?
A little bit of Barry Orme didn't hurt anyone, eh, John? You love it. Oh, God's sake. Armstrong gets around Michael Keane far too easy. It's a free kick to Southampton on the edge of the box. John Barnes is a nonce. Oh, Jesus.
How will a former player live without his 20p? Well, he actually went bankrupt, Rob.
That is not a foul.
I said that. Rob Donny, he went bankrupt a couple of years ago, John Barnes, so obviously he needs his 20p. It was funny the other week when he was doing that interview from his house, and behind him there was all porn DVDs behind him there, so obviously he'd have to go a week without purchasing another one of them. Joseph Tafar, what do you think is Everton's biggest need this off-season? How much do you... Well, we need 3. I tell you what, that's a great kick out by Pickford. He was lucky, but yeah, it found Richarlison. Phil, no need to apologise, mate. John, I was just on about the comedy value, and he's one of them. He is. Listen, I knew what you meant, mate. I just can't stand that man, to be fair. I don't know how people pay to go and watch him. John Bishop. And shit, that by Calvert-Lewin there. Sorry for the swearing, Blues. If it is...
he needs to play the ball there. What?
Trainer says he's a wool and proud.
I'm a Wool.
Yeah, that's fine being a Wool, because you're not a Plazzy Scouser. You're not from Birkenhead, the way they say it when they're not. Rob Don says, this squad has zero creativity. Totally agree. In my opinion, we need 3 midfielders, at least. 3 midfielders. Carl Blundell, I will never apologise for nothing, only the weak apologise. That's totally agree. Totally agree with you there,
At the
mate.
end of the day, right, I fully believe that if you're a Blue, I don't care where you're from, if you're a Blue and you do your bit for the team and the community in whatever way you can, that's good enough for me.
Great play by Dean. Come on, Tom. Forward, Tom. Forward, Tom. Oh, unlucky. Good play by Luca Dean there to get the ball inside. Tom Davis just couldn't thread the pass through. Luca Dean's got it back. And he's had to turn back. That's a good ball by Sigurdsson. Get it over first time. Outside of the boot. Oh, hit it, Richarlison. Played out wide to Sidibe there. Sidibe with a poor ball in. Couldn't beat the second man there. And it's cleared by Southampton. Poor ball by Sidibe.
Davis should have shot first time then. Before he plays that ball to Sidibe, he should have gone first time then. What's this dog fucking chewing now?
Sidibe. Well, it's cleared again. I tell you what, Everton have started the second half a bit better than what they did the first half. So hopefully this is a sign of things to come. We need to get at Southampton and continue this, and hopefully we will get that second goal.
208 views, John, at the minute. Oh!
What's the record?
208.
How was that it yet? Brilliant.
Thank you very much, guys.
Ritam Ray says the odds of landing James Rodriguez. I think they're getting bigger. To be fair, listen. Ancelotti's comments last night saying, he expects Rodriguez to remain a Real Madrid player. Doesn't fill me with confidence unless that's,
Well,
brilliant.
I think he knows.
Do you know what? Everton have just had the ball there. The referee was allowing playing to go on. The Southampton player goes down and then he decides to give a foul because he's on the deck. Now, how is that a foul?
I hate him. I mean, how is that foul?
It's Lee Mason. It's Lee Mason. They both players had their foot the same height there. So how was that a foul to them? Unbelievable.
Absolute joke.
Trainer opinions on St. Helens, John.
Another subscriber. Thank
I'm
you
all right.
so much.
It's when you cross the water. That's what it is. St. Helens is fine by me. It all depends how far up the Lancashire are, trainer, to be fair.
Benny Hill is the ref, and John's Alan Carr. Honestly, you should see this video with John tomorrow. Absolutely brilliant.
Do you know what? I find Alan Carr quite funny, to be fair. Alan Carr's okay. His dad was a professional footballer, wasn't he, Michael?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's a great ball from Sidibe over. I know you lot are in front of me, but that's a good ball. Big clearance out to the far side to Luca Dean there. Took the pressure away from this side of the pitch. But Everton being Everton, they played themselves back under pressure. Pickford with a terrible ball. Gordon holds it up really well. Davis back again, plays it safe. Do you know what? I don't think Davis has played particularly bad in this game today.
Just going to say that. I think Davis has had a much improved performance. I'm not going to say it's been brilliant, but listen, it couldn't be any worse. That's a poor ball, lad. That's a poor ball, lad, by Coleman. Well done, Michael Keane. Stepped in there. The Southampton player was free there if he didn't get a spot in. That is a ball by Anthony Gordon, unlucky.
I've got to be honest, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with that.
220.
Oh, my God.
Eugene McGee, Everton need to sell Jordan Pickford in the summer transfer window and get a new goalkeeper.
Would you take Nick Pope?
We have said that. I would take Nick Pope. He had a good game last night.
Would you lot?
Pickford, I think. Oh, go on, Dominic! Yeah! Oh my God! Oh my God!
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my God!
Nah, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. He's 5.5 games in. He hasn't scored a goal. He's not played great in any of them. That's it for me. Get the man off at 60 minutes. Let's see Moise Kean. That is poor. That is poor.
Yeah. Moise Kean's putting that in. Moise Kean is putting that in. Edwin Cooper just subscribed. Thanks very much, Edwin, and much appreciated, mate. Thank you very much. Rob, your dad's put me in my place regarding Alan Carr's dad. His grandfather played for Newcastle. Cheers, Rob, for that.
My dad knows everything like that.
He does. Pop Children says, take Dominic Calvert-Lewin off. He's just wasted a big chance. Totally agree. Should be scoring.
I don't understand why he's trying. You either hit that with your left foot as you run onto it,
or control
take it on your chest and hit it. You don't stand and try and hit a side volley when the ball's flying towards you like that. You're never going to get that right. That's coming from a former striker at youth level Premier League team.
Pop Children says, Gordon is still my man of the match so far. Yeah, totally agree. Gordon's, again, listen, I think Anthony Gordon, obviously, if he doesn't get injured or whatsoever, he should play every game now. Go into a pre-season when the players are back, full pre-season under Ancelotti, and he could be a regular next season for me, yeah. Anthony Gordon.
Well, to be honest, John, I don't. Out of all of our midfielders, I think Anthony Gordon, in my opinion, is the first name on the team sheet.
Yeah, I totally agree. Trainer says Davis and Gordon are running this game. They are now. They have come into it a lot. Them two players, especially Davis. Gordon's been sound since the first whistle, to be fair. Cal Blundell, Højbjerg at his new home. Now, I don't even know if he's playing. Is Højbjerg playing? I don't even know if Højbjerg's playing. If someone can out, I haven't got no sound on, to be fair. You do miss. Everton had 74 possession in the last 5 minutes, so they should be. I think they'll always have, a part of the game where they will have more possession. And listen, it wasn't hard for Everton to improve on the possession from the first half, and obviously they're coming into the game now, as I said. Where are we? Luca Dean said, Corn Van Pleston says, Luca Dean is also having a very decent game. I agree, he's getting up and down that wing. Well,
and do you know what? Sigurdsson hasn't done bad since he's come on either.
Yeah, your dad says Wolves and Man United. Wolves against us is our main event or pick on Sunday. So if anyone's looking for the game Sunday, it's our main event on Sky or pick. Cal Blundell has answered my question. Højbjerg is on the bench. Obviously, he's got more time to take in his new surroundings for next season. Wayne Harrison, any thoughts on Nick Pope? We're just swapping for pick for tomorrow. He was brilliant the other night. Yeah, seen that game, Wayne. He had a very, very good game, and I would swap him, to be fair. Right. Yeah, right
Not
now.
Literally now.
Cal Blundell says Theo Walcott should be up top for us. Do you know what? Arsenal played him there a few times. I think he's lost a bit of pace since his Arsenal days, so, he probably wouldn't have that turn of speed. But I'll tell you something now, he'd do better job than what Calvert-Lewin's doing tonight if we could get him the ball. And this is what we said the other night. Dominic Calvert-Lewin hasn't really been getting the service. He's definitely had it tonight, and he hasn't took advantage of it.
The one thing I'm going to say here, and it's just a small observation, it's nothing major. Tom Davies and Gordon, and look, if you can see, they're really pushing. So is Richarlison. But the other side of the pitch, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Sidibe, they're not really. Everton are applying different amounts of pressure on different sides of the pitch, and that's not going to work.
Oh, Rob Don, pen, I think. Who to? Is it Richarlison when he's clean through? Let's have a look. It's not a penalty, but it's a free kick. It's a free kick. I don't think it's a pen. This is a great, great opportunity for Everton, this. Anthony Gordon, I tell you something now. If that's a yellow card, it's a red card because he's the last man. He should be off there. If that's a yellow, it's a red. It's fucking ridiculous. He's the last man. If it's a yellow, it's a red.
They should check that. I mean, let's have a look at it. Richarlison steams through. He beats him for pace.
If it's a yellow, it's a red. He's the last man.
It's a red.
He hasn't even touched the ball. The ball's miles ahead of him. It's a red card. It's a red card. Where are we? Jed Thickness agrees. If it's a foul, then it's a red. Totally agree. Rob Don says no red. VAR are checking this. Now, I don't know whether that comment from Rob...
surely he's got to go.
I don't know if Rob's saying it's no red after VAR have checked it.
It's a goal-scoring opportunity. Richarlison's done him.
No red card. It's absolute joke. Jump in tonight.
No, I was going to say something here.
What?
TikTok's officially gone. No views, no likes on anyone's videos.
They'll come back. That's the problem on it. Right, so Sigurdsson's with the free kick. Cy Thompson says thought it was a good tackle. That's shocking, that free kick. It hasn't even beat the wall. Oh, Sidibe's just had a shot with his left foot. Keeper scrambled across to the left and just gathered it. Shocking free kick. Shocking free kick.
Oh.
Okay, Pop Children. Yeah, cheers for that, mate. Rob Davis, your dad. Are we in our new kit on Sunday? I'm not too sure. I think they're saving it till next season. To be fair, Chelsea's away kit's nice. It looks nice. Chelsea's away kit. Who was it that tackled Richarlison? Was it Bednarak?
Yeah.
Bednarak tackled Richarlison. 220 watching now, lads. Thanks very much, Phil. Sidibe's changed the game, says Cal. Well, he hasn't done nothing wrong since he come on. You know, he's done okay. I just think it's an improved performance again, all round.
Ball bouncing off Dominic Calvert-Lewin far too easy. I'm telling you, why is this? Oh.
Here's one of my criticisms of Carlo Ancelotti. I think he can be sometimes quite stubborn with his substitutions. Now, you know, we can all see the game needs someone like Moise Kean. The game, that's a foul ref. The game needs someone like Bernard on. I just think he needs to make them changes, to be fair. Paul Walker echoes what everyone's thinking. This referee is a joke and he's given us nothing all night. Listen, Paul, we should be used to it now, mate. Everton don't get decisions, really. You know, if he's given a yellow card for that, it's a red card. And I'm not being funny. Soon as the defender has made the tackle, if he's a defender, or Bednarak's made the tackle, he puts his head in his hands because he knows there's a very good chance it could be a red. And there was a sigh of relief when he only held the yellow card up. It's an absolute joke of a decision, that. Corn Van Pletz, is that a COVID cough? It's not, mate. No, my vape's just gone down the wrong goal. I hope it's not anyway. Gary Northedge, all officials hate us. Why? Do you know what? I don't know. I don't know, Gary. Because it's not as if we've ever been a shithouse club. You know, we've never...
John,
I don't know.
5,025 subscribers.
That's brilliant. That. Oh my God, what is Pickford doing?
Oh, I wish I recorded that.
5,025 subscribers. Listen, folks, again, thanks very much. Obviously, a lot of the people the new subscribers have come from this tonight. So we just want to say thanks. We do want to carry on building the channel. Well, you know, the next target is 5,100 and so on. Listen, we want to get to 10,000 eventually. It won't happen, obviously, overnight, but that's our aim, and then we want to go from there. We are building the channel. We are going to make it better, and you folks, you know, can make that possible for us.
Yeah, we're going to have an interesting video next week.
Which one's that?
So we're doing
the one we spoke about.
Yeah. So there's going to be a video next week where it's going to be my girlfriend as my partner against my YouTube partner for my favourite things. So it should be fairly entertaining, guys.
And whoever wins gets the night with his girlfriend. So
no, it's not. It's not for me, John.
No, it's all right. Goes, oh, what's he doing? So if that's the case and that's the prize, I will be revising for the next week, folks.
Moise Keane's got to come on here.
Aaron and Maisie Dwyer, welcome back. Thanks very much for joining us again tonight. We're watching the game also. Been a bit of a poor game if you haven't seen it up to now. Everton have performed better than the second half, mate, but the first half was absolutely shocking. Gomez has gone off the pitch, apparently injured. I think he was feigning it because he just couldn't get in. Haven't seen it. Anyone got any ideas who's coming on?
Moise Keane, I think.
Moise Keane.
Sigurdsson's having to drop deep for the ball, but Davies appears to be pushing up a bit. This is the thing I don't get. Gylfi Sigurdsson.
Oh, come on, go wide, hit it. That is, for fuck's sake.
Oh, it's a good turn from Sidibe. Good ball in the middle of the park. Gordon. Honestly.
So unlucky by Gordon that it just needed a bit more pace on the ball, and he's getting
good turn from Sidibe on the wing.
Yeah. Moise Keane, come on, son. Show us what you're made of.
This is a good game for Moise Keane. Bednarek is on a yellow card. This is a great chance for him to get that ball, pick it up and run at him.
Shocking.
Calvert-Lewin off, Moise Keane on, and I'm hoping, without being horrible, that maybe gives Dominic Calvert-Lewin a bit of a warning as he puts the ball over the bar.
Yeah, he hasn't been great since the return of football, has he, Michael?
Well, if you think about it, the only reason he scored before the lockdown was because he got a deflected shot off De Gea. You know, he charged him down.
Colin Weaver, John and Michael, check out my comment in your preview show. It would cheer you up. We will have a look at that, Colin. Thanks very much for your interaction,
234
mate.
people. Woohoo! Madness.
Wow.
Thank you so much, guys. No, honestly, unbelievable.
Stuart Bradley says the defender made a good challenge on Richarlison. Stuart, it was a great tackle. It was a good challenge, but I just think if there's a bit more legs on the ball from Anthony Gordon, it goes past the defender before he can make that challenge, and it does fall to the attacker. Phil Cornwall Blue, watch Moise Keane score now. Listen, I want to see anyone score, but I'd love to see Moise Keane score, to be fair. I haven't been his biggest fan. I know he hasn't played loads, but I just hope he makes me eat humble pie tonight.
I want to see Moise Keane break a team down, if you get what I mean. I want to see how good he is, if you get what I mean. I want to see him turn the game for us, and this is a perfect moment for him.
236 views. Højbjerg is coming on now.
Yeah, you see, look, I mean, I'm not gonna overgun it, but I don't massively rate Højbjerg.
I think if we're aspiring to be better and be where we want to be, I think we need to be going for better players than him.
Absolutely.
To be fair, he's not a poor player.
Hugo Bogson, Andy Law. Look, mate, I hope you get well. I hope you get well soon. Obviously, it's really tough at the minute, so we are all thinking of you. You'll be fine, mate. You'll be fine. Just keep staying strong, keep smiling, and hopefully we'll see you soon in the fan zone for a pint.
Yeah, get well soon, Andy, mate. Stay strong. I'm sure you'll get through it. Just keep going, mate. Moise Keane, come on. Oh,
I mean, look at that. Look at that strong, physical pace, burning pit. Look at it.
Phil Cornwall's just reported there's 237 watching us.
And this is what I like about Moise Keane. He's direct, he's quick, he's aggressive. And that's what we need to be seeing. That's what I want to be seeing from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. You know, this is what we used to see from Lukaku, and this is what we need to see more of Moise Kean. We need to see this because he's good enough. Technically, Moise Kean is probably better than Richarlison in terms of skill and pace.
Great ball, Richarlison. Come on, Tadibi, come on. Great ball by Richarlison there. Spun on a sixpence and played it out wide.
Yeah, great football.
Sigurdsson. This is what I like about Sigurdsson compared to Gomez. Sigurdsson, I'm not as big as fan, but what I will say is 9 times out of 10, if he's got the ball, he will move it forwards, and that's what, and look for the pass. That's what we want. Gomez can be a bit slow doing that, I think, or a lot of the time he goes backwards.
Watford, yeah, 4-0 against Norwich, mate. Loving the vape there, John.
FC.
What special vape you got?
Yeah. That is, I think it's cherry slush or strawberry slush.
They wanted
in
to
that.
see it, I think, John.
Oh, we've seen it. There you go. Nice blue
Is it just
one.
a little tube, John?
Yeah. Your girlfriend, my wife's got one of them, but hers is black.
I tell you what, Danny Ings is a good striker now. He never used to do it for me, but I've got to say he's really sort of come of age at Southampton.
Mr. Dominic says, I gave up vaping, I only do LSD. Really? Brian Carey, fame is changing you guys. You were much nicer when there was only a few of us here.
I'm sorry.
Listen, Brian, fame will never change me, mate, because I'll never, ever have fame. I just love doing this.
He got 1.1 million views on TikTok and he sat there going, Mike, have you seen how famous I am? Do you think people will come up to me? No, John.
No, you babble on about that more than me. Even the Sadibi shout, I think that's at about, what? 50,000
Oh, no,
views,
more than that. More like 300.
Abigail, I want Sims in the bench.
I was going to say, steady on, Abigail.
I want Sims in the bench next. Ready or not, Calvert-Lewin needs a rest.
246.
You know, Everton
Can we hit 250? Can we hit 250? Mr. Dominic.
Mario Mario Taboob is Welbeck good for Watford?
No. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Who's the goal to, Gabriel?
No, I think he's lying. No. Anthony Gordon's gone off. And Bernard's on.
No, I'm not being funny. I genuinely believe maybe Gordon's staying on the pitch, but if Bernard starts instead of Wobie, we batter Southampton.
Gordon looked tired, as someone's commented. He did.
He's worked hard. He's worked hard. I mean, he's up there for my man of the match.
247 watching us. Come on, folks. Get us another 3. Get us another 3. Who's your man of the match up to now, Michael?
I'm torn between Gordon and Richarlison. I think more Richarlison, just because I think Gordon's sort of had a tired last 10 minutes, but Richarlison's run his backside into the ground.
Yeah, he's worked hard with Charles, and I agree with you up to now. I think Luca Dean's done okay as well, and I'm not going to say Tom Davies is man of the match, but he hasn't by far not been the worst player on the pitch.
Tom Davies is probably in the top 3 or 4.
Yeah. Woodley Galoo says it's 2-1. No, it's not. Everton is the best. I've never felt so happy that my first name is Anthony. Well, then, mate, we'll start calling you Anthony from now on. Rob Don says it's got Gordon's got to be man of the match. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is believing the pre-virus hype around him. I tend to agree a tad with that one, mate, to be fair.
What's Michael doing there?
As Michael said before, you know, the last goal he scored for us was a lucky deflection. So, you know, maybe he is. Rob Don says Tom looks better when he's given a specific role. Yeah, it's hard to give players specific roles at the minute, only for the simple fact is the midfield's not that good, so we can't really give the players a specific role at the minute because we are just filling them with stopgaps and stuff.
5,028 subscribers tonight.
Wow, that is absolutely fantastic. Cheers, everyone.
Absolutely blown away, guys. Genuinely blown away.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Right, where are we? Alex Kinter says we need Baines on now badly. I don't think Luca Dean's done much wrong. Listen, we could play Baines in centre midfield, to be fair. He's played there before, and I think one of the previous managers... Move out the way, ref! Fucking hell. Mr. Dominic says Baines is useless. No, I wouldn't say he's useless, to be fair. I don't understand these people who are putting Everton have scored. Have you got nothing else better to do? We do appreciate you coming on the watch along, but listen, it's just pointless.
I think they're asking the question rather than that.
No, they're not.
But there's a few question marks.
Well, yeah, because they're just trolling.
Trolling.
Oh, that's a great step in there. That's a foul, ref. That is a booking. That is a booking. If he doesn't book in for that, I'm done. For fuck's sake, he's having a word with him. I mean, it's shocking. It's absolutely shocking.
He's had a bad night tonight, the ref.
It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Derby Blue says, love the videos, lads. Keep up the good work. Cheers, Derby. We will, mate. We will. We are only going to get better and better and better. James Ditchy says, John, you always think Keane needs to start at the weekend. Give Dominic Calvert-Lewin a break. Totally agree. Dominic Calvert-Lewin does need a break. And listen, I'd start Moise Keane every game now to the end of the season to see what he's made of. Unbelievable. So how long to go now? On my screen, we have 12 minutes to go. Obviously, we are behind. So listen, let's put a good fight up these last 12 minutes, Blues, and get that winning goal. Bernard's done well there, to be fair. Tom Davies with the ball in the middle of the field now, looking to pick a pass out. He's had to turn back a bit, to be fair. Bernard makes himself available again for the pass. Come on, Luca Dean, get the ball over. And he's gone back. To be honest with you, Southampton are getting their men back very quickly here. So, you know, we do have to change our direction with the ball. We're trying to break them down, but it is hard when you've got that many players behind it.
Yeah, I truly believe that, you know, we need to start giving some of the other players, you know, we're not going to get relegated and we're clearly not going to finish in Europe. We're nowhere near it. So let's play some of the other lads who deserve a first team appearance this season.
Southampton on the break here. Loads of space over here. Loads of space for Shane Long. So DB's filling in at right back when they're on the attack, and there Coleman's dropping further into the centre. So if that's the case, that was Sidibe's man there, Long. That was your man, Sidibe. For fuck's sake, get over.
There you go.
Oh, come on, come on.
Well, I've blocked some of the people that are talking about the scores.
Yeah, go and find something better to do.
But appreciate your comments, guys.
Abigail Barfoot, Ancelotti hasn't helped Calvert-Lewin inflated, thought it himself. Give Benny, Dobbin and Sims a go. Yeah, Ancelotti did big Dominic Calvert-Lewin up the other day, and I expected Dominic Calvert-Lewin to really put up better performances since Ancelotti bigged him up like that, but he hasn't. To be fair, he hasn't. He's had a poor few games since they've come back from the football stopping. What's that balloon there?
Is that your garden, isn't it, John?
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? Come on, Blues. 10 minutes to go. Come on, Blues. 10 minutes to go. Azy and Maisie Dwyer, there's a big balloon. I don't know whether you're talking about the one on the screen or the other person on the screen, but me.
Thanks, John. Luke Wilson, go on Southampton. If you're a Southampton fan, are you happy with your performance tonight? You've come to Goodison Park, and to be fair to you, you've given Everton a good game, and in some aspects you may be disappointed that you're not winning the game after your penalty.
Do you know what? Even though we got beat by Tottenham, Southampton have given us a better game than what Spurs did.
Absolutely. And this is what disappoints me about Everton, is that the Spurs side was there to be taken. You know, that team was there to be beaten. We didn't.
Southampton having more of the ball in the last 9-10 minutes now. They're keeping the ball well. They are looking to try and get through Everton's defence, which shouldn't be too easy for them. Too hard for them.
The problem is they're having a sustained period with the ball, and Everton just need to get the ball and do exactly what Southampton are doing.
Yeah, and Everton can't get the ball at the minute. This is Michael. 248 people are watching this. Well done, folks. Thanks very much for that. It's absolutely phenomenal.
Oh my God.
Right, come on, Bernard. Oh, that's shocking, that, Bernard. Just bring the ball out. You had space in front of you there, Bernard, to bring the ball out.
I mean, to be fair, Danny Ings shouldn't be getting that shot off.
Danny Ings has got the ball again, but he's got his back to goal, to be fair. He's had to bring it out. Come on, Moise Keane. Come on. Just a hit and hope there from Southampton. Well done, Michael Keane. Come on. Oh, come on, Bernard. Get in.
I tell you what, Luca Dean's put some miles in tonight.
Yeah, he's I think, to be honest with you, he's pushing for man of the match, to be fair. Chris. And then it's just being passed through him there. Oh, my God, no. Get out to him. No. Oh, no. Well done there, Seamus Coleman. Got a laugh. Chris Best said Everton midfield needed urgent. That's ×3, that, Chris. ×3, mate. Tuesday, Delaney, Everton have to step it up. Well, they have stepped it up a bit better than what it was in the first half. But listen, we need to be a lot better than this.
On his question then, guys, straight up. Obviously, Gbamin. Nobody really knows how good Gbamin is in a blue shirt because we've never really seen him. He, as far as I know, he's played 2 games. And look, in them 2 games, he wasn't great. What's your thoughts? How many midfielders do we need? And in what role do we need a box-to-box midfielder? Do we need a number 10? What formation would you play? Let us know in the comments.
Alex Kinter says Dina has been classed tonight. Totally agree, mate. I think he's had a very, very good game. Andy Manns, Gomez poor first half. Moise Keane goal would be just what we need. It is, to be fair, mate. We need to get the ball to him. When he first come on, we were using him a lot, and he was running to Southampton defence. He was using his pace, he was using his strength. But that's tailed off now because we're not getting the ball to him. Mr. Dominic, I wonder if this mofo shouting scorelines are from betting firms. Having a clue, mate, to be fair. Where are we? Faz finisher, I won't read that out. I'm sure everyone can see it. Phil Cornwall says the Barman is a myth. Everton FC, you have both put so much effort into this channel. Love this channel. Love you both. Use both. Do your best for the channel and so dedication for the club. Always put a smile on my face. You too. So keep it up. Listen, that means a lot. That I think it was Anthony. So listen, that means a lot, that, mate. Thanks very much for the long sentence there. You've put effort into writing that, so thanks very much for your comment.
And look, I just want it that you guys know that between me and John, we put as much effort into this channel as physically possible. You know, in the past, I was guilty of not putting in as much effort as I could have done on my own, you know, before John. And it was just because it was a lot to do on my own. But with John, I can bounce ideas off him. I can get feedback from him. You know, he will do a video if I need him to. He's learning to edit. He's doing all of these little things that just essentially takes a bit of pressure off me. So it's really good that basically one of the best things I ever did with my original channel was to bring John in and make it our channel.
Yeah, you're spot on. Totally agree with you.
Of course you do, John. Not bad.
Your dad's just commented, I know it's not Everton related, but Bournemouth are 1-0 up at Spurs, and yet Spurs beat us. Absolutely shocking. Mr. Dominic, I totally agree with that. I'm not going to read it out on the channel, mate, but on the camera. But it's not so much Moyes. I may as well read it out. It's not so much Moyes I want to see relegated. I'd love to see West Ham relegated. They're not my favourite club.
The Bournemouth goal has been disallowed.
Oh, Bournemouth goal's being disallowed, so it's back to 0-0.
I tell you what, the last 15 minutes of this game is all Southampton.
Bernard's looked lively since he's come on.
See, I think the opposite.
I don't know why Tom Davis let that ball go, to be fair. He could have controlled that. He had space around him. Come on, Seamus, go back. Go home. Go home. Big Yerry with the ball now. Messing about with it. But 2 minutes to go. That's a good ball by Yerry Mina, that, to be fair. Come on, Richarlison. Shocking that, Richarlison, to be fair. Brian Carey says, I think we need to take a fine for breaking financial fair play and spend big. Do you know what? I totally agree. Mr. Who's proper bail us out for the fine. I'm sure he can find the money down the back of his sofa. So, yep, go out and spend 200 million quid and pay the fine.
But I don't think we need to. I think you're all right this season. If we're going to do it, we need to blow it this season. Can I just shout out Chris Bez? He's just discovered us and he's watching us two instead of the match. Thank you ever so much, but I mean, it's difficult watching Everton. I appreciate that, but me and John, we will try and entertain you, mate. So thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. R2 attack Funkster need at least one centre back, 2 CDM midfield, a left midfielder, and a centre forward. I haven't got any problem with bringing in 5 players like that. Think we need a right back as well, personally.
Yeah, can't argue that.
Everton are happy with a draw. Well, they shouldn't be, but the thing is, I think this team lacks a lot of leadership and spirit, and if that means Everton come out of games like this with a point, it's poor, but it is what it is until we can address it. Take years off my life watching Everton. Tell me about it. I'm 28, but I feel about 47. How old are you, John?
45.
Ancelotti lives in Crosby. I bet he thinks half the Iron Men could play better than this lot. Yeah, John was outside his house earlier.
Yeah.
John and Mike, love tonight. You both cheer me up after last night. I had a one-off, mate. James, well, I hope you're all right first and foremost. That's the main thing, bud. You know, Jesus Christ. And I'm glad we could cheer you up. Offer Keane for Nunez plus 10 mil. Sell Sigurdsson, Delph, Gomez, Walcott, Pickford, and a centre forward. Yeah, well, honestly, all I want is to see a team of people who are, you know, you see teams like Chelsea or Manchester City or, you know, even the shite. They'll come out and they'll crowd the ref. They'll get in his face. They'll make it intimidating. Everton they're just soft. They're just soft.
Said it. 2 added minutes in the game. It's going to finish a draw. There's only 2 minutes left. Yeah, I think we can safely say now it's going to be a draw.
But I don't look at this as a good result.
No. you should be winning your own games, to be fair. I don't care who you play. Mr. Dominic says, notice the Russian and the Uzbek flags in the stands. I did notice them before, to be fair. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come with Mr. Uzmanov parking his yacht outside the Liver buildings. Just hope there's no fireworks down there again. Right, so we just want to say now, folks, because I think a lot of yous, well, most of yous are ahead of us. So if the game's finished before you do leave, I just want to say on my behalf, thanks very much for joining us tonight. The views have been absolutely phenomenal. We've broken another record. We will see tomorrow how many actually watch this live stream tonight, because the number you see, it fluctuates, but it does add them up for us eventually, you know, for how many people did actually watch. So we will put that out, how many did watch. So I just want to say on my behalf, thanks very much. You've made it another good watch along. We hope you've enjoyed, both of us, and we will be back on Monday for the next watch along, Michael.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, thank you ever so much. Again, look, you have been brilliant, and I think there's really positive things, not just coming from the channel. But look, I'm going to say, I think from Everton, Carlo Ancelotti's got a lot of passion. He's there having a go at the players there. He's not happy. You know, Everton go into this game needing 3 points against Southampton. You can lose to Spurs if you go and beat Wolverhampton Wanderers, for example. Now that we've lost to Southampton, or drew to Southampton, this is definitely, that's Europe over. That's Europe over. So, yeah, guys, look, it's full time. It appears to be 1-1. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Disappointing result all round. I'd go far the same. Poor performance, disappointing result. The ref doesn't even wait till 2 minutes. He blows at 91:59. Ancelotti's fuming. Ancelotti's absolutely fuming. And look, you know, as much as it annoys me, we can almost say that we've almost been let off as well. You know, they had a goal disallowed. It was offside. They also had a penalty. Everton didn't get a penalty. And Southampton did dominate a fair bit of the game tonight. So, look, disappointing performance. Not very good, but we'll see how we get on, yeah?
I just want to say one more comment. I've just seen Brian Carey got a heart monitor on today for 24 hours. They're going to be wondering why the reading went crazy between 6 and 8. All I want to say, Brian, is I hope it's not too serious, mate, and I hope the results you get from that heart monitor are positive, and I'm sure they will be.
So, guys, we're going to leave it there. We've got a match reaction to record. I'll see you soon. Make sure you watch the match reaction, and, yeah, guys, I'll see you soon. Peace.
Thanks very much, everyone.